Welcome, it's Mark Wickersham here, author and speaker, and in this video I want to share with you the different types of buyer. And when you understand the different types of buyers, the characteristics, it will help you with your pricing. So here they are. Number one, the first type of buyer is the price buyer. The price buyer is the person that shops on price. Price is the most important thing they are looking for. They are price sensitive. The good news is, research shows there aren't that many in society. It's typically, estimates put it, about 15 to 20% of people are price buyers. And the better news is those sorts of people in society aren't the people that run successful businesses, that aren't entrepreneurs, that aren't high net worth individuals. In other words, they're not the sort of people that you have in your client base. Now, I know you're thinking, that's crazy, Mark. I know my clients are price sensitive. No, they're not. Because your clients fall into the other categories. Let me explain those and then you'll see why. So number two is the value buyer. The value buyer buys based on value. Yes, price is important, but what they get, the value, is of even more importance. So when we think of the value equation, it's essentially made up of the value somebody gets when they buy minus the cost or the price. And a value buyer is looking to maximize that gap. It doesn't really matter so much what the price is, as long as the value or their perception of the value is much, much greater. And that's most people. That's your clients. If you think about your clients, if you have any clients that buy products from Apple, then they are value buyers. Because if they were price buyers, they'd be buying cheaper alternatives. They'd be focused just on price. Any clients that you have that buy their coffee from a coffee chain like Starbucks or Costa Coffee or Peet's, again, they can't possibly be price buyers because there are cheaper ways of getting your coffee fix. So the good news is most people are value buyers, not price buyers. Now there's a higher level of buyer, which is called the relationship buyer. And what they value is the relationship, which is great in our profession because we are in the relationship business. We are not selling cups of coffee or iPhones. We're selling a service and an ongoing recurring service. We build up relationships with our clients. And so what happens is the relationship buyer is that it will be your best clients. They're the people that really value you, that love spending time with you, coming in for meetings. They love your help. They value your help. You are an important part of their business. They're the best clients. They're the ones that will pay you a premium price because they value you. Now, unfortunately, there's a fourth type of buyer, and it's the fourth type of buyer that, to be frank, buggers up everything else. And they are what I call the poker face buyer. They're the buyer that are really a value buyer or a relationship buyer, but they seem to be a price buyer. You see, when we think about it, the customer's job is always to get the best possible price. Customers will always talk about price. Your clients will always want to know what the price is because it's our job as a customer to get the best deal. We all want to feel we've got a great deal. That does not mean that we are a price buyer. Let me give you a quick example. I bought a car a few years ago, and when I bought the car, I knew exactly what I wanted. I was very specific, I had one in mind, but I shopped around on the internet and I found two different car dealers had exactly the same car, the one I wanted. And so I decided to email them both. And I ended up in email conversations where I got them to compete with each other. And I saved over $10,000 on the price of that car because we went backwards and forwards with emails. I wasn't a price buyer. I'd have paid the full price, but they let me play that game. They let me compete with them and keep reducing the price bit by bit. And the problem is we do that in our profession. We often undercut the other accountant, the other bookkeeper, and we're all doing that to each other and prices are coming down. And yet our clients are not price buyers. They might seem to be because they're playing the game of poker. They are asking about price and we think they are price buyers, but very often they are value buyers, sometimes they are relationship buyers. If you want any more help from me, I'll put some links below this video of some other resources. Go and join my Facebook group, which you can see behind me, and ask me questions. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you like it. Bye for now.